lab assignment. So in the lab assignment, we have the group C assignment as a create a reviewer assignment. Create a review scrapper for any e-commerce website to fetch the real-time comments, reviews, ratings, and comment tags and customer name using Python. So what we are going to do in this particular assignment is this assignment we will be automatically collecting the data from the e-commerce website using a technique which is called as a web scrapper. Just as like we manually open the website, read the product details and write them in the notebook, the same manner the web scrapper also automatically using its own code will be fetching the hundreds or thousands of the entities from the given website in a second. In our case, let me go through this content. So in our case, so this is all is agenda for this. So what is this all assignment for? Then what different types of libraries we all will be using? What are the different parsing HTML tags which we are supposed to pass, then the how the loop executes, what is the execution steps, and the css collect selector and data extraction, then building the pandas data frame, and lastly we will be looking into the quick summary part of it. So moving ahead, let's see what is this all assignment is. So the web scraping, it is the process of automatically extracting the data from the website using the code instead of manually reading and writing the data. So Python does this in the fraction of seconds, we can say. The target website is the books2scrap.com. You can open this website at your end. Over there, you can see there is a huge listing of the books in that particular website. So what we are going to collect from this website is the product title, that is a full book name from the title attribute. Then we have star ratings. Then there is a price which is given in the pounds, and then the availability in the stocks or the out of stock, and then the UPC code, that is unique product identifier for the particular book. So this is all the data which we are going to scrap from the given website. Then we'll see the execution step. So the most important part which we require for this particular assignment is the we have to install this request. We have to install the beautiful soap 4 and the pandas. So we all know the steps to install this. We have to just type the command pip install on the command prompt, and this all will be installed for us. There are few import statements which we can see. So these import statements are bs4. Then we are supposed to import the library request and the import the pandas as PD. This BS4 is my beautiful soap 4, and it parses and navigate HTML content, converts the raw HTML text into the searchable tree of the tags and the attributes. This is what the beautiful soap is going to do for us. So it is actually basically parsing the content of the HTML tag and that trees of the tags and the attributes. Then we have the request library also. So this library sends the HTTP GET request to website. So Python acts like a browser, fetches the HTML of any URL. And then we have the import pandas as PD. So pandas is very familiar to us. So it organizes scrap data into data frame, a table with the rows and columns like the Excel. And PD, as we know that we have the allies for this pandas data frame. So these are all the libraries which we will be using, and then we will be fetching the website web page, the data of web page. So look, going back to this, going back to our just a second, our code. So here we can see that import bs4, import request, import pandas as PD. So we will execute it. It is getting executed successfully, and then we are sending the request to get to fetch data. Now, if I copy this particular page and if I paste it over here, you can see that this is a website which is having the books to scrap, and this is the website which is having the content, and this content we are supposed to scrap in our Python code. So this is always about the given website. Now we are sending the request to the website. So you can see here, this request dot gets has been executed successfully, and then we will be printing the output of this request. So you can see what we have got. So we have got the response as 200. You can see over here the response is 200. Now what does this response 200 means? So it means that it is the return code of HTTP, because we have sent the request to the given website and we have got the answer as a reply. So 200 is a okay or success. It means that we were successfully able to get connected to the given website. I hope you have understood till here and there is no question till here. What does this 200 means? So this is actually the interaction with the internet, and the function request.get and the URL sends this HTTP get request to the specified URL. So this get request is standard way of asking the web server. So please send me the content of this particular page. This is the way how this we request to the web server, and the server responds with the HTML code. Now the HTML code which we have received is 200, which we can see as the output over here. And this 200 means the successful request. Instead of 200, we can get sometimes 404, which is page not found. Even the 403 is the access forbidden. We can have the which is the server error. So always we have to check with what output we are getting for the given code. I hope this is clear with all of you. And then moving to the next, like how we are going to do the parsing with this HTML. So in the code, we can see here we are saying that soup is equal to bs4.beautiful soap and request.text, right? And then we are printing the content of the soap. So what we are doing exactly in this soap statement is this request.text. What does it do? It is the property, this request.text extracts the raw HTML content from the response as the plain text. So this is the actual HTML code of the web page. Every tag, class ID, text that can make the page like visually correct. So however, this particular all this raw HTML string is not easy to search through directly. So this is where our beautiful soap request.text comes. It takes the raw HTML string, converts it into the structured navigatable object tree that is also called as a SOAP. So we are getting it in a return as a SOAP. So this tree structure represents the hierarchy of the HTML tag, just like how the HTML is actually structured. So over here, if you try to execute the code, you can see it here. Let me execute the code and let me show you the response. So here you can see the response as, see, this is what we are expecting. We are expecting the content of the website, how this website has built. At the back we have the HTML code, so that HTML code is getting extracted to this beautiful soap with the tag of the request.text. I hope this is clear with all of you. So this is how the parsing is done. So you can see here the raw HTML string, the complete source code of the web page exactly as the browser receives it. That is my request.text. What does this beautiful soap do? That parses the raw HTML into the structured navigatable tree. Each tag becomes a Python object code you can search and navigate and extract from it. And what we get a return as a SOAP. So when typed alone in the Jupyter cell, it displays the entire HTML tree, as we all know, and it's a very long output we can see over here and confirms the parsing work. So you can see this is a very long outcome, and that says that the parsing is done successfully. Now next move to the next statements, correct? So what we have in our next statement is CSS selector and data extraction. Now till now we have just extracted the content of the website. Now we have to collect the data of each tag, extract the data of each tag. So moving ahead, we have the soap.select article. We have the soap.select article H3A, and we have the lane soap.select article H3A, which gives us a length. So what does it do is this particular the select article. It gives me the listing of articles. Then when I have the H3A, it gives the title links. When I say it's a length, so it is going to return me the number of titles in of the book. Correct. So we can see the output directly, and then we will understand it more precisely. So if we execute this soap select article, what does it do? It is going to return me the content which is imbibed in the tag as the article. So the start of this article tag and the end of the article tag, you can see over here. It's a big output, you can see, and at the start you can see it is from the article tag. It is starting from the opening article tag, closing article tag. Again, I have the opening article tag and closing article tag. So this is how I am just going to extract the article information. I hope this is clear with all of you. With the given tag, I'm just extracting the information of the article. So then next after this, I have with the article tag and H3A. Now H3A uses the CSS descendant sections. So it means that find all anchor link tags that are inside H3 tags that are themselves inside the article tag. I hope this is clear with all of you. So what does it do? I will again repeat. It means that find all A3, that is my anchor link tags, that is inside the H3 tag, that are themselves inside this article tag. So what does it mean? It returns all the article tags. So we let us execute this particular code also. You can see here this particular code part. Here it is the explanation, and let me execute this particular code part. Let me go down and execute. Yes, just give me a second. Okay, so I will be executing this article H3A. So what I was trying to say is whatever I have in the tag inside the H3, which is indirectly inside the article also, that all data is displayed over here. Correct. So it is going to display the title of the book content. Am I right? So this particular part returns the title of the book content. So again, I will repeat. Means find all a tags inside the H3 inside the article. It says anywhere inside. Correct. So you can see here. So you can see that the list index. So zero is my the next one. I have this soap dot select article H3A zero title a light in the attack. So zero is the list index, the first element. Then the title is the title that is my again the HTML attribute. The element dot text gets the visible text between the opening and closing tags, and the element dot string gets the text content when the tag contains a single one. So over here, you can see the output of it. See here, again, I have article H3. So you can see it is giving the length. That is my 20 articles are there. Then I have again the H3A. So it was giving me the output at H3A. Then I have this the title, particular title, that is at index 0. So the title of index 0, you can see a light is in the attic. Correct. So that is my the first title of the book which has been written, which is at the index 0. Then I have again you can see the title which is saying the precisely only the title it is giving. This was giving the complete line. Now it over here it is giving precisely the title. HTML title tag has been returned. Then I have the soap select article P. So it is going to select the all content in the paragraph man. So understands their index is key to the correct extraction. So it actually gives me all the paragraphs of the given content. I hope this is clear with all of you. The paragraph content is returned to me with the help of the P rating. P, that we all know that it gives the paragraph, right? So exactly three paragraph tags are there. So each storing the different data. So we'll understand the structure of it. So the first one is star rating stored as the CSS class. So let me see this particular part. Oh, okay. So the this particular X3 is there, and then we have the price color we have, and then we have the availability. Correct. Let me check if Okay. So I hope all the students are listening to me and the things are going correctly over here. Fine. So let me go back to the content. Fine. So here I have the price contents and everything. So let me go and run this particular part. So this is what is the content of the paragraph. So it gives me the star ratings, correct? It gives me the price color, and it is going to give me the availability of data. You can see over here that that particular content is written. So whatever data is in the paragraph tag, that is going to get returned through the article P, through the through the scrapper statement as the article P. Fine. Then moving back, we'll see this. What does this P0 do? So it is going to give me the content of the title, which is at the index 0. That's what is P0 do. Correct. So you can see it here. Yeah, over here it is going to give me the content of the PG. Then I have the class. So then the class is returned. That is my star rating, and the star rating 3, the class is returned. Then I want to know the price color. So it has returned me the price. Then I will see this, only the string has been returned. So different type of parsing this particular HTML text has been done over here. And then I would like to replace this pound symbol with nothing. So I just only required the numbers. So my number has been printed over here. You can see this particular statement, this soap.select article.p. So over here, I wanted to replace the symbol of pound and then with nothing. So I will be returning only the price amount. Fine. So this is all is getting returned over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to store this content all over here. So I'm trying to store the content. So we'll see this part with the detailed explanation. So what I'm going to do over here is, see, we have done till now, what we have done, we have written the content of the paragraph with the class, with the rating, and then we have even replaced the pound symbol with nothing. So we will just get the number of what is the price over here. Now the next task what we are doing is, we are going to scrap, we have the loop of to scrap through the 50 entries. So over here in the code we can see, here we have the entry from 1 to 51, correct? So this is going to scrap the data. So there are three lines: the title list, the first three lines, title list, the rating list, and the price list. These are to create the empty list, the Python empty list. Now this will serve as container, and that will grow with the each iterations of this loop. We have the 50 loops, right? So one entry is added per book by the end of the 50 pages. So we have 50 pages into 20 books each. So each list will contain exactly the 1,000 atoms over here. So for page num in the range, we can see over in the code, in the range 1 to 51, this loop iterates page number through the value 1 up to 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 50. Correct. And it stops before the 50 because it's at up to 51. And on each iteration, it constructs the URL for that page using an F string. You can see over here, the string is there. So here is the F string is good. So every time it iterates through this URL page contains, and then the Python F string automatically inserts the value of this variable, any variable placed inside this bracket, correct? So when page number is equal to 3, the URL becomes page 3 HTML. I hope this particular part is clear with you. So here you can see there is a page num into the curly bracket. So whenever you are here at any page, that will be that page number will be inserted over here automatically. So what does it mean? This is going to iterate through my all pages, all 50 pages in a loop from 1 to 50, right? So this is how my loop is going to work. And then inside the loop, the first inner there is a first inner for atom loop, and that first inner atom loop, it goes through each of these 20 anchor tags on the page and call the title list append. You can see over here, see, it is going to there is a request text. it is selecting the article H3A, and it is going to append the title in this title list, correct? Then it is appending the rating list into the rating part. This we have seen the individual extraction of this rating list in the previous code, and then the price list is also appended in the price list. Over here you can see that again here also we are replacing that pound with nothing, so as because we need only the price as the output. So again we'll say what we are going to do over here is, see, first we are creating these empty titles, then we are iterating through the 50 pages, and every time whenever we are iterating through the each page, I am going to I am going to extract the content of all the article tag. Through this article track content, the first part I will be taking out is the title. The next part I will be taking out is the rating, and the third part I'm taking out is the price. The individual single line, the output we have seen previously. So this is going to happen in the loop, right? So let me execute this loop, and then we can see the output. The output is not printed over here, so we have to print the output later on, correct? So if you want, so this is still working, that particular loop is still working, you can see, and it is going to, yeah, this is and then you can see here the price list. So see, there's such a huge price list you have, right? That's the huge prices. I have just printed over here the price list of all the 51 pages, and that's the huge output. Similarly, you can print the title list also, you can print the rating list also. A huge output of all 50 pages are extracted over here. I hope this is clear with all of you what we are trying to do in extracting the content of all 50 pages of the given website, and then storing the content one by one into the placeholder. That's what we are going to do over here. So that's my 50 scrapping loop. You can see over here also what it is going to do. The explanation of that, the explanation which I've just given to you has been given again over here. So it is loops through 1 to 50, and the 20 titles per page, and the ratings and the prices and the titles are appended in the list, right? So this is my expected outcome. So length, then title list, rating list, and the price list and the title list, like this I will be getting all the outputs at the end. So 50 pages into 20 books, so total we have the 1000 entries as the output over here, correct? Now we will see how we are building this pandas data frame also over here. Moving to the next part of the code. So let's move to the next part. I hope there are no questions. So now the next part of code, we can see that is my dict. Just a second, I will show you the code. Yeah. So here I have just dict, then zip. So let me tell you what it is exactly doing. So this block converts our 3 raw list. We have the 3 raw list, correct? The first list is the title list, then we have the rating list and the price list. So it converts our list into a clean structured pandas data frame. So because this is the raw list and we wanted into the data frame. So let us understand this exactly from inside to outward. So the first zip rating list comma price list is the Python built-in function that pairs the elements from 2 lists together by their positions, and it creates an iterator of the tuples. I hope you are aware of the iterator. So where each tuple contains the rating price of the same book, right? So I have the tuple which will be having the 3 comma 51.77 as the tuple. The second tuple will be rating as 1 and the price as 53.74. So this is how it is going to work over here also, you can see. So step 1, and then this particular the price rating with the price position is shown as the output over here. Now you can see the step 2. In the step 2, again I have the zip of title list comma zip of the rating list and price list. So this pairs each book title with its corresponding rating and price table. So I will be having the output as the my title comma the price. So you can see this step 2. What is the output over here? I have the output as the title and my rating and the price. That's my output. And then finally, correct, the last one, we have the PD data frame dot from the dict and the orient index. So what does it exactly do? It converts the dictionary into the pandas data frame, and the orient is to the index. So this argument tells the pandas to treat the dictionary key, that is my title, as the row index, right? So the title is going to be my row index and the tuple values are as the column data. So without orient index, it would be to interpret the which is going to be my key. That will be a little difficult interpretation. So I just generally give this orient parameter, which says like which is going to be working as my index. Correct. So over here you can see my output will be generated. Correct. And it is going to give me the output. So let me execute the code and show you the output over here. So let me execute and it is, see here, I hope you are able to see this data frame of panda. So over here I have the list of the title of the book and the rating and the price of the book. So this is how I'm expecting the output. I hope this is clear with the with all of you, or do you need a time? I hope this is very much clear with all of you, the output. So again I will repeat, this is going to give me the tuple which is having the rating and the price list. Zip is the inbuilt function of the pandas. Again I will be having the concatenation of this particular tuple with the title. So this particular tuple is going to give me the title and the rating and the price list. Then this particular part from the dict is going to convert my dictionary data into the pandas data frame, and which is going to give me the orient as the index. So my title is going to be my index over here, and so I am getting the pandas data frame in this manner. So I am having the 999 entries into two columns over here, because the index is my title of the page. I hope this particular part is clear with all of you, and there is no question over here. Is there any question? Otherwise I will move ahead, and let me move ahead and select the next part. So here I am going to give you the next part. So all you can see here, fetching the individual book details, which we are doing in the next part. So I am going to take the individual book details. So I'm going to take the data between the TR and TD, and then I'm selecting the prices and everything. Now, the next part which we are going to do is selecting, fetching the individual book details that we have done, and full detail scrapper, which we are going to see at the end. So at the end, you can see in the code, which I'm just scrolling, and this is my full detail scrapper. We can see over here. See, this is our full detail scrapper, right? So what this full detail scrapper is going to do, it is going to give me the content, right? Let me check which code I have not executed over here. Okay. So let me explain you what does this full detail scrapper do in details, and so that you will be able to execute. So this scrapper, you can see this code. The first line of the code, that is my new df is equal to pd data frame, creates an empty data frame with no rows and no columns. So this will be the master container, which is going to get which is going to collect the data from the scrapper book, right? This particular variable, that is index num is equal to 0, is a integer counter for us. Then there is an outer loop. The outer loop is for pgnum, which we can see over here. This outer loop, which is my pgnum in the range of 1 to 51. So again, it is going to iterate through the 50 pages one at a time, right? Then we have, there is one more inner loop, correct? So which is in the range of 0 to 20. Here, the URL of each book is in the above page, correct? So book feature like the price, rating of each book values are getting extracted one by one over here. So this is how my complete extraction of the book in the data frame is going to work over here, right? With the availability. This is what we are doing in the code, particularly in the code. And then after this we have the master loop details, and then at the last what we will be looking into is quick summary of what each references is going to do over here. Correct. So till now, what we have seen what is web scraper, which what are the different libraries which are used for extracting the data from the web page using the pandas, using the Python code. And then we have built for initially the simple extracting of the title, price list, and a rating, and then we are looping it through all 50 pages and extracting the data through all 50 pages that we have seen till now. And then we have extracting the individual book data also, like the availability of the book and all that stuff. So this is how the web scraper assignment works. And quickly going through the references which we have seen till now. So we have seen the request.get URL, so it sends the HTTP request, fetches the web pages HTML. Then there is a request.text. It extracts the raw HTML string from the response. We have the beautiful SOAP HTML, so parses the HTML string into navigable tree object. Then there is a SOAP.select CSS, so returns the list of all matching HTML elements. Then we have attr, so reads the value of an HTML attribute. Correct. Then there is the element text. We have the element string. We have the list append. We have the range. Then there is a zip function. So it pairs the elements of the to list by position the index. Then there's a zip, which converts the dictionary data into the paired list. Which converts the pair list data into the key value dictionary. Correct. And then we have the from dict, so which converts the dictionary to the data from and with the index. Right. So this is how we have used all these references, all these functions or APIs in our code to extract the data from the web pages, and which is also called as our web scraper. I hope this is clear with all of you. What is our web scraper and how does it work?